Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 959. This is The Purge 1. The Purge 1 is a 2013 movie directed by James DeMonaco. Demonaco. This is from Universal Pictures, Blumhouse Productions, and Platinum Dunes. That was the second film that was released as part of Blumhouse's Halfway to Halloween Festival at AMC Theaters. I saw this movie on March 30th, 2024 at AMC West Chester 18 in West Chester, Ohio. So a few years ago I saw The Forever Purge, or The Purge 5, in theaters. But I've never seen any other Purge movies in theaters until now with The Purge 1. So this movie is the first movie that explains what The Purge is and the effects of it. Now I know there was a movie called The First Purge, aka Purge 4, but I'm talking about the 2013 Purge movie, the movie that started the franchise. In an America ravaged by crime and overcrowded prisons, the government sanctions an annual 12-hour period during which all criminal activity, including murder, is legal. This movie is about James Statham, played by Ethan Hawke in the film, and his family, who face the ultimate test when an intruder drags the vicious outside world into their home. James. And James, Mary, played by Raina Headley, and their two children struggle to survive the night while trying not to turn into monsters like the ones they are striving to avoid. Ooh. So, Lena Headey portrays Mary Sandon in the film. Max Burkholder portrays Charlie Sandon, who is James and Mary's son, and Adelaide Kane portrays Suri Sandon in the film, who is James and Mary's daughter. And in this movie, the movie explains what the purge is and how purging on this one night has decreased crime and help boost the economy, but people still feel what the push will do. As during these 12 hours, all criminal activity is legal, and that includes murder. And for the Sandins, they just decide to just stay at home, and they have a good security system. After all, James Sandin does specialize in security designs for homes. And things seem to be going good until Charlie sees a stranger out in the night looking for help. So he decides to let this stranger in. What happens next becomes haunting when a group of people searches for the stranger and finds out that the stranger is inside the Sandins' home. And they tell the Sandins that if they do not release the stranger alive or at all, they will come into the house and kill all of them. So the Sandins have to decide what to do and try to avoid being the monsters that they are striving to avoid. But when it becomes clear that they have to choose between not becoming monsters or becoming monsters to protect themselves and their children, they may have to break the rule to do so. Oh, I thought it was a pretty good movie, and you definitely won't believe how this movie goes. Especially when an event like the Purge, people will do anything to survive, even if they have to break every criminal law that is normally a criminal violation, except in the 12 hours of the Purge in this case. And let's just say that some people like the Purge for fun, for vengeance, for other stuff. Um, And another thing is that in this movie, the Sandins definitely have to worry about not just the stranger, but also the outside world, especially if people from the outside world can break in. And they do mean what they said, that they will come for them. So, like I said, this was a pretty good movie. And according to Jason Blum himself, when he was talking about this movie, this was the movie that kind of put Blumhouse Productions on the map for more future films. Not just in the Purge franchise, but for other films as well. And I believe this may be the case. Now, most of Blumhouse Productions movies are from Universal. Now, I believe Sinister One was the first movie to have the Blumhouse Productions logo, or one of the first movies to have the Blumhouse Productions logo, at least in the horror movie. I think the Purge One was the first movie that was involved with Universal Pictures. But this also had Platinum Dooms involved with it, with Michael Bay, Andrew Form, and Brad Farrell, who also collaborated with Jason Blum and Universal with the Ouija series, which I will be talking about next, with Ouija 2, Origin of Evil. But the Purge 1 was very good, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, there was 4 more sequels: The Purge 2, Anarchy; The Purge 3, Election, The First Purge, The Purge 4, and The Forever Purge, which is Purge 5. And I have heard from Frank Grillo, who was in Purge 2 and 3, that they'll be making a 6th movie. Now, it might be the final film in the franchise, but they are working on the 6th Purge movie, so that'll be good. So that's my movie review of The Purge 1. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.